Hi, my name is Jerry Mitchell. I'm the CEO of the Alabama State Black Chamber, and we're wrapping up our annual Entrepreneurs and Innovators Conference. This year, our theme was taking care of business in our communities. We chose that theme because we wanted to highlight what we can do on our own as business owners and citizens in our communities, where we won't have to wait on government funding or those type of things, but how we can make things happen in our communities. I highlight that fact because we decided to hold our conference over in Inslee this year, in the facilities owned by Antonio Sperling, who has over the last 10 years bought up an entire block and renovated it, and we had some great facilities here. Now we highlight that fact because this can be duplicated in other communities around the state. And so we wanted to bring people here and let them see, and hopefully they will be inspired to go back home and do the same types of things. We had a great time here at the conference. We had some great speakers. Our awards keynote was given by our very own Secretary of Labor, Mr. Fitzgerald Washington, focused on workforce development and how we and different opportunities that we have in our state. Our lunch keynote was given by J. Alexander Martin, who is the co-founder of Food Group, and he focused on things that we can do for ourselves and how we can work together and move forward. And he focused on all the great opportunities that he's seen just in a short time being in Birmingham and the Inslee area, and actually expressed interest in coming down and perhaps making some purchases of land himself. We had a number of panels on our speakers. We had panelists such as former Congressman Parker Griffith and Councilor LaShonda Scales and Mr. Charles Ball, Executive Director of the Greater Birmingham Regional Planning Commission, who looked at the politics of economic development. Why do we have things going on all around in our various cities, but typically not much happening in our communities? We also had one on cultural heritage and cultural tourism, leading to cultural economics, featuring Mr. John Solomon Sandwich, who's a nationally known artist, did some great work for Coca-Cola in the Olympics. Also, we had Mr. Cody Gopher with Cody Gopher Management, and he's been featured in the New York Times, Spin Magazine, and other, talking about the music, our culture, and how that generates economic activity. And last but not least, on that particular panel, we had Mr. Gene Franklin, who is the CEO of the Center for National Cultural Heritage down in Florida, and looking at the economic dynamics of cultural tourism, cultural heritage, and the like. We also had a number of breakout workshops. We had more than 12, and they consisted of things such as tax tips for your business, marketing your logo. It's more than just your logo and it's your story. And then others included business one-on-one, things you need to know as you're launching a business. Our friends at PNC Bank gave us a banker's one-on-one Q&A talking about the things that banks can do to help grow. So it was a number of things, but the highlight of it, I would say, is seeing the people network from around the state. We had people from Birmingham, Huntsville, Mobile, Montgomery, Opelika, and Auburn, and cities I can't probably recall, also Tuscaloosa, but they all got together to connect and learn from each other and take those connections and then make it move forward to create some business opportunities for them. So that's if anything else, that is always a highlight for us, because that's what we want to see happen, because the more we work together, the more we can grow our businesses and grow our communities. And this is something that we must do. It's imperative that we do this, because we know in Alabama, black firms typically lag behind all others in the state, and nationally black firms in Alabama are below the national average, which is only $72,000 a year, but we're below that. So we need to grow, and as our businesses grow, it's going to make our communities grow stronger and make our state a better place to live for everybody. I also want to mention our chambers. We have a family of black chambers in the state of Alabama. We have 5. The Alabama State Black Chamber itself is based in Birmingham, but we take a statewide view. And we try to work with businesses that need everything from market research, strategic planning, and business development assistance. And also, one of the big things we do is try to position the firms to get money. We have about 10 different financial entities that we work with that we should position you with one of them to get some funding for your business. But our chambers are all doing work in our various cities. We have our Birmingham Metro Black Chamber in the Birmingham metro area. They're doing some great things. We have our newest baby chamber, the Northeast Alabama Black Chamber of Commerce, located in the city of Gaston. They're growing. They're one of our fastest growing chambers. We have the River Region Chamber in Montgomery. We're expanding there. We also have the Tuscaloosa Area Black Chamber as well. And our oldest chamber that's more than 25 years old, located in Huntsville, the North Alabama African American Chamber. And so we're on the road. We're looking to have a chamber up in the Mobile area within the next 60 days. So we're very fired up about that. And it's all about us working together and coming together for the betterment of all. So one of the things that we saw was that a lot of people at our conference this year were not members of the chamber. So we had about 6 or 7 people sign up right away, with another 10 that are planning to sign up. So that's great for our chambers, both at the local level and the state level. So we're looking to bring everybody together to work more. And we want to set the example to show what can be done when we come together and work as one unit, one team. This is a call out. I'm going to say it's almost like when you go to church at the end and they do the call. So I'm calling all business leaders and individuals that are interested in entrepreneurship. I'm calling on nonprofits, because we do have a lot of nonprofits that are members. I want to point out to you that in 1896, at a convention, Dr. W.B. Du Bois said, here's what we need to do to grow our black businesses. He said, we need to shop with each other. He said, our churches need to promote our businesses and buy from our businesses. We need to make sure that we're educated and trained so we can provide the best customer service where people get attracted. And he said that we need to use, and back then we didn't have all the media outlets we had, but our media outlets was back in those days were mostly newspapers. Now we've got a lot more social media, TV stations, radio stations. We need to promote our business, and that way all of us can grow collectively. So this is a call out. If you've got a business, check out one of our chambers. You can come to our state website, which is www.alblackcc.org, and learn where our other chambers are. Or you can call us at 256-508-5034 and get the information that you need. But this is a call for people to join, not just for the sake of, hey, I want to join just because I'm black, but join us because we're trying to do something in our communities with our businesses, and all of us grow together. So we think we're positioned to help that because we're focused on you. And we have a number of partners who are not black-owned businesses, but they're interested in our cause. They believe in our cause. And so they're supporting what we're doing. So we just need you right now, if you're listening or watching, we need you to come out, call us, email us. You can email us at wehelp@alblackcc.org, and we'll respond to you promptly and let you know where your nearest chamber is and who the leaders are. Or you can join our state chamber. So we're looking for you to come on board, come on the team, and let's grow together for the betterment of all.